Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in the next round here with the Research Sanctum. I know it's having a really low power rating to compared to... alright, but I still want to go with the story mode. Mission briefing. Acting on the information received from Chaos Thorn, I am approaching the research station of a marginal Adeptus Mechanicus artificer sect specializing in archaeotech artifacts, more specifically in relics with supposed ties to Uther Tiberius, the mythical leader of the Martyr. The Research Sanctum is not responding to our calls. Oh man, that dude looks amazing. It might be part of their security protocol, but I'm expecting trouble, and I as well.
My assumptions were correct. The Research Sanctum has been attacked. I see signs of a recent struggle. I found the corrupted insignia of the Imperial Guard on the corpses. Deserters and heretics, that's for sure.
And what were they doing there, looting a tech priest base?
They must be either extremely reckless or very determined. I'll find out soon enough.
Oh yeah, we will. So let's go on. Alright, we already have some trap weapons here. I honestly do not like them, because on the one hand, especially if you go into the normal missions, they on the one hand normally have quite a lot of HP, and especially the trap bolters with the... I oversaw that, of course. Especially with the bolters there, you have your suppression rating is going down quite fast, so that then of course leads to trouble when you get hit by a rocket or something like that, because you are immediately knocked down. So that's just my 5 cents on that. I was hoping for a chest there, but I've been disappointed a little bit.
What is this Research Sanctum exactly, Inquisitor?
It belongs to one of the specialist divisions of the Adeptus Mechanicus, studying ancient artifacts.
It surely has nothing to do with our complex being weirdly abandoned.
Careful, Captain. You're being sarcastic.
What I'm looking for, there are already some, not really rumors, but some sites concerning the, websites about the 40k hobby are writing about what which codex is right now with the release of the Imperial Knights, which codex is actually going to be the next one. They're expecting some Chaos codexes, and therefore expecting, for example, a but a World Eaters codex, I guess, and with that Angron returning as the Primarch, the Demon Primarch Angron returning, which of course would be absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? And they were always debating about, not always, but also debating about that the Space Wolves could be the next non-heretic codex or the next Space Marine codex, and they were talking about something like, Space Wolves are probably going to get Primaris Marines as well, and that Games Workshop could do something similar, which they did with the Primaris and the not Angels of Death, but with the Death Company. So that could be pretty damn amazing. And of course the big thing, which could...
Any idea how these tech priests could have helped Lord Plasterheim?
The Martyr is probably another ancient relic of the past. If anyone knows anything about that ship, they'll find it here.
How are you planning to proceed if they're all dead?
They are hoarders. If they have found anything useful, it will be here.
Of course, one thing there, which you keep in mind with already 2 Traitor Legion Primarchs, the Imperial Primarchs are actually there's only one right now. So with more and more Chaos Primarchs coming out, there should be some Imperial one as well. And then, of course, if the Space Wars could come, that could mean that Leman Russ is returning. As you might know, he actually officially did not die directly, so he should be still out there and doing whatever. So that would be, of course, a perfect possibility to bring him back. That would be absolutely amazing, as I think. But that's just my little humble opinion.
You have visitors. They seem to target the Cogitator.
Then I will do my best to protect it.
Yes, because what I know for as a fact, they are first of all going to attack me. I don't even know whether the Cogitator has HP of some sorts. That of course would be not really cool, but anyhow. Still holding F to get it up. So we are over the half. Let him come, and then on we go. So there are always two of them coming, that's fair enough. But there you see the two pistols. Alright, it's still the campaign missions, which are a little bit easier than the other missions, but still I'm impressed right here. That should be it then, I hope at least.
Has the Cogitator survived the encounter?
Certainly. It could be evidence in my investigation after all. Kill the heretic!
Alright, is there a chest down there? Well, of course not. Why should there? Alright, 2 Cogitators remain. That shouldn't be too much of trouble at all. Let's see. To take it down. And what do you just have to like about this game? I know some guys are complaining about animations as well, that they look like from 2011 or 12. I don't think that. I mean, this is not a title from a AAA publisher like EA or something like that. This is, or Ubisoft. This is just a smaller company. They didn't have too much money to invest, and for that I think what they did over the last years, they did quite a good job. You know, I maybe
I'll make sure that they don't destroy this Cogitator.
Maybe you can call me a little fanboy of some sort. I mean, having played the game for quite a long time now, but having seen the history of the game and how it progressed, you can only say fantastic job there on New Core Games. You have come far, and I absolutely enjoy this game. Come on, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to use the shotgun. That I can already tell you. I'm not the biggest fan in this game of shotguns, because, well, probably I should use it again. I used it once, and what I didn't like there about is that you needed to go very, as it is a shotgun, of course, you needed to go very close to the enemy, and that, at least in the old days, where you didn't have the campaign missions, where you only had the random generated missions, which you can see in the subsystems, there it was all a little bit difficulty. And if you're having the shotgun and you are going into a star system with a higher power rating, and then you have to go close to the enemies and you are surrounded and getting all the damage to you, you are in a world of hurt. That's the reason why I don't like the shotgun too much, but maybe I'm going to take another try on it at some point, but not right now. And the usual thing always with the trapdoors there, always the first thing to do is kill the trapdoors so the gas actually vanishes, because in the normal missions there you are really in a world of hurt. You get so much damage done to you. That is unbelievable, believe you me. First one down. I'm going to do the smart move here and jumping in there. And I did not do the greatest of jumps, but anyhow. Alright, this room is cleared out. I had the small little hope that that was the last room, but again, I was very wrong. Just a couple of enemies up ahead. Alright, one Ogren, but the guy should fall off quickly. So, as you can see, they even have a close combat attack. That is not really nice. Reloading every weapon just in case.
Inquisitor, another wave is approaching.
I'll make sure the Cogitator survives this engagement.
And that is one thing in this game I don't want to be into, in a situation where you in the middle of the combat do something, forget to reload, and then first of all have to reload before you can actually face the enemies. That is always, I guess, in nearly every game, very not nasty, but pretty damn bad. Always think of just out of combat reload. But why am I saying that? You probably already know that. So we have the possibility, if these two could potentially be the last enemies of this mission, but we will find out. Probably one wave is going still to come, but we will see. For that, no, it's working out. And incoming message unknown, Colonel Anderson. You must be surprised to see this name again, but I have no time to waste on diplomatic pleasantries. I'm aware of your background, including your strange disappearance from the ranks of the Astra Militarium and the tragic death of Commissar Geschke. Under normal circumstances, my approach would be different, but right now I need your services. My agent informed me about your connection to the requisitional expedition. I had dealings with them in the past, but recently our relationship reached a breaking point. That's why your beasts need to step in my orders. Destroy the Adeptus Mechanicus presence on the Guardian 2. Alright, leave no survivors and take no prisoners. Erase the data wards. A senior agent of mine will accompany your man to assess the tech relics on the base. That's non-negotiable. I will compensate you later for any possible friction. Once finished, leave the token force behind to take care of any visitors. The expedition has other minor supplies and you don't need any loose ends. To wanton destruction of any machinery. No wanton destruction of any machinery. These tech priests are more or less outcasts, but their machines are sacred. Avoid tech barbarism unless you want serious fallout from the Adeptus Mechanicus. Alright, that's of course clear. An interrogator will visit you shortly with detailed information. Should you fail to comply with any orders, the commissary will learn everything about your recent endeavors. If my messengers harmed, I will personally torture you to death. Alright, that's a nice prospect. Nothing personal, but my authority needs to be respected even by self-righteous outlaws like you. I'll attach the coordinates of the location where you have to deliver the hostage. Best regards, Inquisitor Klosterheim. I attach my binary rosette. If you still have doubts about my identity, use it wisely, or even better, don't use it at all unless absolutely crucial.
The plot thickens, Captain.
You know, I really don't like the way you said that.
These former Imperial Guards were working for tech priests until recently. Then they were hired by a new patron to take out this facility.
Considering that we're Cosby fleet on a mythical ship that shouldn't even exist, this is not disturbing. At all. So what next?
This infiltration team must have a commander. I'll hunt him down and ask him some questions. I'm sure he'll be willing to cooperate.
We need those tech priests alive, if they are still alive.
At least one of them should be alive. The instructions I found were very specific.
And the good part here, of course, is that we are not going to ask any questions. We are just going to shoot this little guy down, which should be no problem whatsoever for us. Oh, I've overseen ya. Let's take down the these stun mines. Do you know what? At some point in the game, in the alpha version, they weren't too hard. I don't know whether it was with the... No, it was already before the beta build, but I think it was the last build in the alpha. They really got stunning. If you understand what I mean there. Before they nearly didn't have any... They didn't do anything for you because they didn't even really explode or whatever. They didn't stun you at least. You could walk easily over it without nothing happening. But since a month right now, or 1.5 months with the content patch, they have become extremely, not extremely powerful, but more powerful than what the bloody hell. They've become more powerful than they have recently been before. That I can say. Okay, we take our first inoculator of the campaign. So let me at least take down one. That would be very helpful. One down. The good thing is, I know there are a lot of guardsmen, but we can then destroy with one little jump. And I have to say, I don't like the situation we are in right now. We did some good damage there. So we definitely have to deal with a Psyker that you might see already. But that's always the thing. I do first kill off all the surroundings, and in the end we can take down the Psyker. And I remember him actually from... Wow, the teleportation there is nasty. From the beta build, and I found that he was really nasty to kill. And honestly, I did not quite understand how it worked. At some points he was actually not getting any damage, but that seems to be better right now. Listen, order for officers only. Listen up, beasts. Our business with the cock lovers has been very profitable, but it's time to move on. We have a more powerful patron now, and he wants these freaks dead. Orders are orders. I'll keep an eye on everything here on Shokov, while you take care of business in the Sanctum. Feel free to whine about the need for secrecy and all, but we all know how much you love chatter. We don't need that. Study, memorize and burn the plan I sent you, and follow it to the last letter. We only have one shot. The cock lovers have some impressive gear. We need all of them dead. No survivors, except one lucky joker who will work for us from now on. Cut off his limbs if you have to. I don't care. Just bring me a briefing tech priest. Once again, tech priest. No servitors, or I will be very disappointed. Probably you aren't too happy about our guest. Neither am I. Deal with it. He's our contact to the new patron. Do what he says. Don't leave any bodies behind. And definitely don't leave their bodies behind. Those implants fetch a high price. Don't touch, don't tinker with machines unless it's absolutely necessary. Switch off every cogitator, box or apparatus. I hope I don't need to explain who and what we are messing with. That's why I'm writing on a scroll like an Alexiki scribe. I can't pronounce the word, sorry guys. There will be losses. Take it like a man. You will get the share of your fallen comrades.
Is he ready to cooperate?
I'm sure he would love to assist the Inquisition if he were still alive.
I'm afraid we have different definitions of success.
Quite the contrary, Captain. I have found crucial information. First of all, I know where they took their tech priest hostage. Secondly, now I have proof that it was Lord Klosterheim who personally ordered the hit on these requisitioners.
That's insane. Has he fallen to the ruinous powers?
It is a possibility, but I reserve judgment. Inquisitors sometimes need to use radical solutions for the sake of the Imperium. But it's true. It doesn't look good.
Alright, we finished up, but before we beam up, I will actually, or teleport up to be in 40k words, I want to open up the chest. There will be only a slim possibility of good items, but still, I take slim. So now we have found a new purity seal, and that of course means a possible upgrade. A minor, maybe, but we will find out very soon. Let's see what kind of upgrades are in this little chest. A sword, which we don't use, a pistol. Right, that doesn't seem too bad.
Captain, we have no time to lose. The only survivor of the Tech Priest sect is the prisoner of these feral beasts. He could be my only lead.
Warp travel in this sector is still dreadfully unpredictable, but I'll talk to my navigator.
That will do. And let us then... We have reached the next level. Nice. Continue. That deal critical hits for a total of 20,000 damage. Each kill provides +1 critical hit chance and +1 critical hit strength for 5 seconds stacks. But I think I will stay with my current one. Kill 100 enemies with critical hits, +10 critical hit strength, -3 damage reduction. Alright. And let us, first of all, before I always like to forget that. But let's go like so. That one is an upgrade, that one as well. That one is no upgrade, and this one of course not. So what I think is nice, that the auto pistols, which as you can see normally has 40 ammo, can have 42 as well. And still I say the armor absolutely looks amazing. Let's talk to him.
Inquisitor, I stretched my mind deep into the warp and connected with my own kind. I can sense the worlds beyond and the cryptic messages flickering through the darkness, all meant for you.
Spare me the colorful details, Astropath. I only need information on my assignments.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. These vivid descriptions are my only joy in this servitude.
Alright, and we have a priority assignment right here. Conclave message. Sorry that this episode is going to be a little bit longer, but that's just it for now. Following the trail of the traitorous gang, going under the moniker of Feral Beast, a group responsible for the destruction of an Adeptus Mechanicus research sanctum and the kidnapping of a tech priest with potentially valuable intel for my ongoing classified investigation, I have arrived at the void station of Sharkov that these Imperial Guard deserters use as their base of operations. I must find their hideout and locate the tech priest, who's hopefully still alive. Goals: I must find the hideout of the feral beasts. I must rescue the tech priest. Yes. Requesting. And debriefing. Analysis of orbital picked feeds has... Sorry that I'm talking such a crap English, guys. It was a really long day today. Analysis of orbital picked feeds has detected a heretic tribe in an abandoned Imperial facility. The presence of demonic entities has been confirmed. Resources for a full-scale purgation are unavailable, so the Order has opted for a surgical strike, deploy and eliminate the moral threat. But that, guys, we are going to do in the next episode and not now. Alright, let's go through the briefing. Following the trail of the traitorous gang, going under the moniker of Feral Beast, a group responsible for the destruction of an Adeptus Mechanicus research, and that we had... I have arrived at Void Station. Alright, starting actions. The Void Station orbiting Chekhov is a cesspool of common criminals and thinly disguised heretic activity. I must gather information, but I can't alert my targets to my presence before I make my move. Obtain illegal relics and try to sell them. Hack into crime and administrative records of the station. Use a psyker to map the criminal network of the station, and well, I will go with no specific action actually. And the debriefing: I have gathered sufficient information on the feral beasts. My intel indicates that they have strong ties to a pirate clan native to the system. The beasts rely on these pirates for weapon supplies and delivery runs. My sources also claim that the beasts are in dire need of money and they are being less careful than usual. I'm on the right track. Next step: I see two possible courses of action. I could plant valuable cargo on a derelict void ship in the system and leak the information to the beasts, or I could raid the pirate vessel for more information, which I will actually go with. And this mission, guys, we are going to do in the next episode. For now, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, guys, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Leave me a comment. Always leave me constructive criticism if you have even any real negative feedback. Actually helps me out to get better, so just leave me comments and I hopefully see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.